What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlaybookGamer.com, and in the last Dynasty video, we took on Cincinnati at home, and as you can tell by the score, we had zero issues whatsoever. Everything went in our way. Cincinnati was undefeated coming in. I was expecting them to at least do something, and they couldn't do a thing. So, for those of you who stayed towards the end of the video, I talked about a couple of adjustments that I'm going to make with the sliders and defensive adjustments on my end. We're going to do that today as we take on Florida Atlantic. We're back at our conference schedule. They're 4-2, but they've lost the last two. Their stats, they're all look pretty average, just right down the middle. We got more talent than they do, just a little bit. So we'll see what happens. So they do run a balanced offense. Technically, it's a West Coast offense. And they run a 4-3 defense. So I know what to expect there, but I want to talk about the changes I made. Technically, I only made one. We're going to go to the sliders. Human defense, as I mentioned in the previous video, I have lowered the human defensive tackling slider to 25%. I like to think if they can break some extra tackles, they can get more yards. We'll see if that happens. The other change I'm going to make is I'm going to run a lot more man defense. I think the CPU offense really struggles against zone throwing against it. I don't know if they're just scared to death to attack certain parts of the field because of that. I'm not really sure. But we're going to try those two things and see how Florida Atlantic reacts to it. All right, let's go to in-season recruiting. Things should really start to heat up. We are down to 6 guys. Looks like we got one down arrow, but let's look at the very top. Travis Moss, the corner. It's us and Georgia with a couple other teams. We're in good shape there. Damian Cumby, we're in great shape for this kid. We're really starting to find out what he doesn't like, so I think we got a good chance of getting him. We went down a little bit for this wide receiver / possible future tight end. If we could just get in the top 3 for him, that would be great. Left tackle, this guy is ready to take an official visit, so we'll have him come at the earliest convenience. We'll have him come for the Lafayette game. But we're in great shape for him, as you can tell. He practically wants to commit now. Drew Barnes, wide receiver, pretty good shape for him at the top of his list. And last but not least, Victor Dowdell, the middle linebacker. I still think he's going to end up going to Miami, but we're not going to go down without a fight. We're in good shape there. So there's no real adjustments to make. I wish I could add a few more points to this guy. I mean, I kind of can. I mean, I can do something like that maybe because we're in such a great shape with this tackle. Don't know if that's going to help a whole lot. I don't want to drop these points a little more low than I want to, but we'll see if that helps anything. Let's go to ESPN, the magazine. The only thing I really want to see here are the team info screens we can check out. Ours, as you could tell, it's very early in the season, but the conference is off to a really good start at the very top half. Arkansas State, Troy, Lafayette, and us are all undefeated at this point. You look at our stats here, nothing to get excited about. Nothing has really changed, but we got 6 different names out there, so we've got a little bit of everybody contributing in one way or the other. Let's look at Florida Atlantic. They got a cornerback out for a few weeks. Starting quarterback is just doing okay. Looks like they got a running back not doing okay at 95 yards a game. Looks like they got one guy on defense that's really doing most of the work there. And they just got beat by Louisiana Lafayette by 6 points. That is all I need to see. I am ready to get this show on the road. So we will do that. And I'm curious to see how that slider change is going to affect things, if at all. On top of me just running a ton of man, I hate to do this, but I'm trying to make it easier for the opposing offense to do something. We went up against some really good supposed offensive talent. LSU, Wisconsin, and both teams really struggled to put up barely 250 yards on me. And they should do just a little bit more than that. This may not be a good judge of character in terms of a good gauge going up against Florida Atlantic because they're not the greatest team in the world. But let's see how they react to those adjustments. Kickoff, we will be getting the ball in the second half. Let's check out their roster. Like I said, they run a balanced offense. They got a 82 overall quarterback, 72 speed. I hope he stays out there. I don't want this guy to go in. I figure he's going to run around a ton. Impact running back, 93 speed. I bet he can catch too. 68 is not bad. He does a little bit of everything for him, especially on special teams. Average at fullback. Wide receiver, just okay. Not really good looking tight end right there. Jamari Grant. He's practically a wide receiver. Look how small he is. 182 pounds playing tight end. 76, 82, 78, 76, 70. Not bad for an offensive line in the conference, except for this area right here. That's kind of weak. Like I said, they run a 4-3, 78 and 74 on the ends. An impact defensive tackle who's the number 2 guy, which is odd, but that's just how they have it set up. 76 and 78 and 82 at the linebackers. And again, they got a backup technically as an impact player. I'm sure he'll see the field in some form or fashion. Their top corner is out, so we can probably go after their corners pretty hard today. That's what I'm going to try to do. Pretty good free safety. Not a bad strong safety. So it looks like their corners is what I really need to exploit. Very bad kicker. Not a bad punter. And I think we're ready to go. Looks like they got the impact guy on the right, so we'll kick it to the left side. Pretty decent kick to where I want it. They got a lot of bodies on this side, though. Good stop. We're going to go zone blitz. I wonder, since they got the impact running back, I wonder how often they're going to run the ball. They're going to draw out of the gate. Nope, they're going to pass. My bad. I don't know what I was thinking. Almost intercepted. The safety was sitting there waiting on it. Let's do a 1 high. I can see him running it. Their run-pass ratio was pretty balanced, according to the scouting report. Good stop there. So now it is, what, 3rd and 5. We will... Let's stay in a 4-3. We can run cover 3 from anywhere. Let's just do it from this set. Looks like they're not going spread themselves. I'm going to see if I can cut in. I think this guard is going to catch me on this one, but I'm going to try to go on the inside. Pressed the wrong button, but that's okay. They ran the ball instead. That's fine. So we will get the ball. I forgot I was playing 07, not 06. We're going to get the ball on offense and see if we can get our first touchdown of the day. Somebody get a block on the right for me. Just good hit. We are on the right hash. Let's make my one adjustment. Sub-package wise. So we've done that. Let's start off with basic curl flats. Looks like we're going zone. I'll probably leave the protection as is. High throw. Very high. Let's do something else. I'm trying to keep it pretty simple. They're going man nickel. I'm going to bounce this over to Suber. Leave that protection as is. You'll have to throw that a little hard. Good little play there. Pick up the first. I'm going to call... let's just go ahead and run the ball. They're going man. We will. Let's go to... we'll go to the left. That helped a little bit. I may have caught him. Nope. And a fumble. We got him off sides, though. We will accept that. And let's go. And let's throw the ball again. Go split in drag. We'll give Super a bit of a break. We're going zone. We will shift our line protection. That was risky. I shouldn't have done that. We can go back and look at this. Good defense They went man. Well, no wonder. I went to the wrong guy. I thought they went zone. Very fortunate on that one. Well, no wonder. Very lucky. Let's try a toss play from Ace Big. They're spreading out kind of funny. They're going zone. Just got his head knocked off. So the run game isn't working. I picked the wrong play. And I think I can make this work. They're going zone. We're going to pinch our line. Good throw. Gets some yards. We'll probably go back to a curl flat here. We're on the 27, so this is 2 down territory for me. We'll go back to this curl flat. They are going zone. I'm going to hot route Chicola over the center just in case. Just give it to him. Nice little center beater. Big hole right in front of us. Just go to him for an easy gain. Good play there. 1st and 10. I would like to try to run the ball some if they'll let me. Let's run something more simple. We'll go slam. They are going zone. Shifting hard that way. We'll go to the left. Good play there. Much better. Pick up a first. We're on the 7. That's just enough room for us to do something normal before we have to do goal line stuff. They're going man dime on this one. I will be going to Suber. I'm going to leave the protection as is. Should be an easy touchdown here. Or just over... That is frustrating. I completely missed him. We're on the 7. Let's do X dig Z whip. We're going man. Can I hit my tight end over the top? I'd love to be able to. Oh, that's terrible. I should not have done that. I should have went to my dig route. Do not go to your tight end when he's double teamed. Go to the dig. That should have been an easy 6 points. That is my fault. Big time. Oh, gosh. So let's... We're going to go curl flats. I'm going to flip it. I flipped it for this reason alone, just so Chicola can touch it. I don't know if we can get the touchdown, though. Dang it. He threw it short. We're on the 3. I'll probably just kick a field goal. I'm okay with that. We should have had a touchdown. That was my fault that we didn't. We had an easy read on the dig. Just get an easy 3 points. And we'll get back on defense. We took quite a bit of time off the clock. Middle Tennessee State is lined up for the kickoff. We're going to kick it back over here again. I'll go to the outside to contain if needed. They threw the ball pretty much the entire time on that last drive. So we'll go quarters at a 4-3. Looks like they're going ace normal. Ooh, this is a little different one. You notice the tight end's offset. That's cool. Good stop there. So far, I'm not seeing any broken tackles. I'm sure they'll come eventually. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Wow. Okay. Now, if we're going to start seeing a whole lot of that, then he broke 4 tackles right there. That's a good run, though. We'll see if that keeps happening. You go back and look at this. Let's show the replay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He broke 5 in one play. Now, if you remember, I check this at the end of every game. how many broken tackles like the leading rusher has, and it's barely 1 or 2 a game, and he's already up to 5. If he ends up with like 15 today, then I'm going to have to raise it back up because that's obviously not realistic. But let's see what happens. And I forgot, I'm so sorry, I just forgot I'm supposed to be running man a whole lot. I just forget, my bad. Let's do man here and see what happens. Again, I'm sorry, I just forgot to do that. Just a bad throw. Overshot it. Looks like they will kick a field goal. We'll do field goal safe man just in case they fake it.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Pretty easy kick. Tied it back up. We'll get on offense and see if we can get our lead back. I need to play a little bit better. We'll see if McNair can find a crease. Nothing. Let's run the ball with Suber. Maybe we can get a gain of some sort. We're going man. I like the shift. If we can just contain that impact guy. Get a block right there. Thank you. I have to stiff arm to that guy. Pick up a first down. Let's stay here and go with slants. We're going man. I'm going to leave the protection as is. We're going to hot route Williams just in case. Ooh. Bad throw. Ended up being a lot better gain than what I expected there. We can go back and look at this. Just a bad throw. I had my feet set. Good job by the tight end, by Chicola. Back on the right hash we go. We'll go here, and we'll go flanker curl. They are going zone. We'll spread out the protection. I got hit as soon as I threw it. Somebody came through. We'll go back to our bread and butter curl flat. Man. Look at our matchups. We got matchups all over the place. Good ones, at least. Good throw there. Good play all around. Much better throw by Craddock. Let's pick something from here. I thought I had something decent. Let's do tight end corner. They are going man. I'm going to do that just in case. Bad throw. And that is end of the first quarter. We are tied. Let's go back to quick slants. They are going man. I'm going to go to my halfback here. We'll protect up front, up the middle. Make it better. Come on! Oh, that burns me up. That should not be that difficult. I don't know if that's more super. I thought the throw looked halfway decent. We'll go deep comeback. We're going man. Go to the comeback. Bad throw. Come on, Craddock! I'm on the 35. I'm going to go... let's just... I'm going to go for it. We'll go deep outs.
4th and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
They are going zone. Much better. Thank you. Much better. Off and on for Craddock tonight. Can't make up his mind how he wants to throw the ball today. I picked the wrong play. And they're going zone. I may be able to make this work. Went too fast. We're going to go to the right. Have to go to the outside on this one. Good hit. This is where it gets interesting. We don't have a big set. Let's go turn in. They're going zone on this one. I'm going to... Let's see what happens. Ah, come on. They went man. I thought they went zone. It's good defense. We're on the 3. I do not trust our run game just to get in. I hope we can get this play off. I'm going to go tight end corner. And they're going zone. We're going to have him protect. We're going to have everybody come in to protect. Hopefully this works. Nope. Awful. Just awful. All right, we'll kick another field goal. I need to work on my goal line game. Our run game isn't good enough anyway. It's just to run it in. So we'll kick a field goal. I threw that one off my back foot, so I'm not surprised he made a bad throw. Well, I want touchdowns instead of field goals, but it is what it is. Let's get back on defense. Let's see if that halfback breaks more tackles. That should be a really good kick right on the goal line. All right, defense. Let's continue to run man. I know we got the zone blitz and stuff. Let's do a 1 high. We'll make all of our adjustments. Going counter. Good stop there. Impact on impact. 2nd and 8. I think they're going to go back to ace normal here. No, I don't like the look of any of that. Let's flip it. Look a little bit better. I think Hofacker got a hand on it. So it's 3rd and 8. We can go ahead and just do cover 2 man, nickel. We'll just see how they react to it. We'll see if I can get after this quarterback. He didn't get it. Oh, I thought he was going to get that one with ease. Well, another stop. Let's go with an all-out block and see how they react to that. Maybe somebody can get through and block it. I really want to start scoring some touchdowns. These field goals are for the birds. All right, we may have some room on the left. We can just get the ball quick. Let's just get out of... Yeah, I don't want him to hit me and fumble it. Back on the left hash we go. I'm trying to think. What haven't we really called? Let's do wide receiver curls. They're going zone, so our fullback may actually get the ball here. He can actually catch okay. Somebody came through. I'm glad he caught it. That's good defense. The linebacker was just sitting there. What else do we have here? Hitch corner. We got slants again. Let's do tight end corner. Zone. Want to spread out the protection. Get the first down with Henry. 10 of 19 for Craddock. Not the best in the world. He's been off quite a bit today. I don't trust our run game. They're just not working right now. They are going man here. We'll crunch our protection. Got somebody out, maybe. Another high. He threw it behind him. Again. Still got the first down, so our tight end is bailing us out. Let's do a toss. I need to hurry this up a little bit. They're going man. If we could draw them off sides a little bit more, that's perfect defense. My bad, my bad. So the outside run counters and tosses just aren't working today. We may have to stick with slam. Make sure that's good to go. Awful throw. Come on! I'm calling the same play. They're going man again. Let's see if Craddock can do something here. Anything. Make a decent throw. I'm not asking for much. You're just an impact quarterback. There you go. Now it's 4th and 3. I'm going to go for this. Tight end corner, if they go man, they're going man. For whatever reason, Craddock cannot make this throw, and I do not know why. Thank you. Thank you. He had to come back for it, but that's still okay. Good play. Good deal. On the 7, let's go. We're struggling down here. We need to get a touchdown. They're going man. Should be a... he got bogged down. Dang it. Why does that happen? Let's go quick slants. They're going zone. Let's see what happens here. 6 points. Woo! Good deal. That was fun. I can use my Telestrator. I got 2 zone beaters. We will get this out right here. I got a slant route over here. And I got a little flat route over here. If there is a hole right here, that's who I'm going to. If not, we'll just go to the tight end. And as you can see, big huge hole over the middle. Just toss to him. Perfect throw. Good job, Craddock. And we're back in the game on the scoreboard with our first touchdown of the day. Now we're going to go up, hopefully 10. 44 seconds to go. Ooh, that's... oh, flag. He knocked over my kicker. Why isn't that a flag? Look at this. Boom. I don't know. I guess we're not going to call it today. All right. We'll get back on defense. Try to survive the next 44 seconds before we can get the ball back in the third quarter. Kick it over here. Away from the impact guy. Just nobody's breaking tackles today. Maybe it's just because Florida Atlantic's not the best in the world. Let's do cover 2 man. Again, I'm going to try to remember to keep running more man. Just see how they react to it. Play a little safety. Or they can just run the ball. There we go. Hey, at least he broke 1 tackle. They are not calling a timeout. Let's do a 1 high out of nickel. This may be a really dumb idea. I'll control this guy. They may just run the ball. And they are running at the clock. He broke a couple tackles, so he's starting to act a little bit like a impact running back. We're going to go defense, and we're going to just go 2 high man. They're going to try to do a Hail Mary, more or less. Sack. Got my first sack over at right defensive end. It's much harder to do it on that side than it is on the left for me, for whatever reason. I was able to get around the left tackle, go up to the B gap. And that is end of the first half. We're up 10. Check out some stats. Again, I just can't tell Florida Atlantic's not doing much of nothing offensively. Of course, like I said, they're not the best in the world, so I should keep my expectations low for them. But outside of their running back making a few broken tackles, not much else is going on. Both teams are keeping it clean. What I do want to go see is, look at this guy right here. He's got 6 broken tackles, so he's already like, I mean, times it by 5 and 6 at least compared to what we normally see. Yet, he's still not making a huge dent. He's got 80 yards, though. Of course, one of it is off that big run from earlier. Most of it was, at least. All right, let's get back on offense. Start the third quarter. Let's go right down the field and score if we can. Decent little kick. Let's see if McNair can find something up the middle. More likely he won't. Not in this game. It's a little too tough. Let's run slam with Suber. See if he can get something going. They are going man and nickel of all things. I would prefer to go to the left just because we got field and numbers to work with. Won't have to just stiff arm that guy. Slam is working okay for us. Let's go weak strong twins flex. Hitch corner, that looks okay. Deep, there's a deep comeback out of that formation. That's good to know. Let's do slants again, but we'll do it out of this formation. We're going zone. I actually think this play works better against zone than man. Got to get him off sides. Ugh. I saw a bit of a hole over the middle. The linebacker on the left blitz, so I'm just going to this guy. I threw a little too quick. And it wasn't the best throw in the world. But we got the yards. So not a bad play. Let's run the ball some more. Let's go back to slam. Zone 4-3. I will probably run to the... none of that looks good. We'll go to the right, though. Hit a field. Great play by Suber. Good stiff arm. And at this point, you just got to get vertical as soon as possible. His agility made the difference on that play. 1st and 10. We're moving the ball pretty well. Let's give him a bit of a break. Where's he? Let's use this one. I just want to give Suber a break. Just trying to pick a formation where he's not in it. We're going zone. We'll probably go to Williams on this play. Crunch in or protection. Oh, good hit. And he's hurt. His knee. Oh, no. We're kind of low on wide receivers to begin with. Pray that just like a sprain at worst. Oh, man. So now that means Chicola really needs to carry the load for us. Let's go flanker curl. Going zone. They're really jumping at my snaps. Good little play. Pick up the first. Good throw by Craddock. That's a hard throw to make. And he is gassed. I want to go here. We are going to go back to X-Dig Z-Whip. The only reason I'm calling this is because I want to see if we can get to our tight end in the end zone. Should be a perfect play for this if they go like cover 0. And they are going man. No, nobody is open. Nobody is open. I probably should have threw that one away. That's my fault. Let's go ahead and try to pick up easy yards here. We're going zone. We'll go to Cannon. They're really biting on those fakes, though. Bad throw. He's going to get a touchdown, though. Get in there. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. We've called that play several times already today. The bad throw actually led to that corner over pursuing a little. Extra point is good. We are up by 17. Let's get on defense for the first time this half. Our defense is playing great. We've only given up one big play, to be honest. This is going to be a bad kick. I really didn't... Well, okay. It's okay. I thought I shanked it. And my kicker just died. First and 10. We'll just stick with man for the rest of the time and just see how they handle it. So far, not too well. Easy tackle there. Charles Pierre. We'll do an under front. Do basic cover 2 man. Ooh, what did it say? I completely missed it. Let's go back and look. I hit the button too early. He's only out for a quarter. Yes. When you see knee injury, you think the worst. I know I do. I need that under front like that. There we go. I need to be this guy right here. Get a stop there. Just easy stop. So it's 3rd and 12. I'm gonna go basic cover 2 man. There's no cover 3 man in this game, at least not that I'm aware of. I got some action happening on my side of the field at safety. I got the 2 receivers on this side. I'm assuming they're going to throw. He's wide open. Somebody got to him. It's too easy. Well. Time for them to punt again. Let's do another all-out block. I think somebody can come through and block that thing. The clock is going, which really isn't a big deal for us right now. Okay, run. We are on the 48. I want to get down the field a little bit. I don't know if we could do that. Let's do double sluggos.
The Middle Tennessee State Blue Raiders will start the drive at the 48-yard line.
I don't think they're going man. I don't know what they're doing. That looked kind of weird. They are going man. Okay. I got some options here. Went to the... That's okay. That still worked. The shallow works okay on that play. I can break this down. You don't see me call this play hardly at all. What we have here is... Let me get my illustrator out. What we have is just like a double sluggo going like this. Doing like that. Those are my cover 0 beaters, more or less. We got a drag route over here. That's basically my zone beater. Then we got a little comeback route right there, which would be my man beater. I was going to go to him. The problem is it's always crowded in this area. So I made the wise decision just to go to Jacola instead. As you can see here, he has some space. I should have threw it much sooner than what I did. Tight end. Jacola, he's just killing it for us this season. It is 2nd and 1. Let's stick with slam. It's been helping us today.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
I didn't even see if they were going man or zone. I may shift this guy over. Okay, that'll work. I tried to juke. He didn't bite on it. We got the first down, though. He is feeling a little gasp. I'm going to run slam one more time.
1st and 10.
Going man 4-3. Kind of weird looking. I don't know. We'll go to the right. Got some yards out of it. Let's give him a bit of a break. 2nd and 5. Oh, okay. He's out altogether. So we can pick something else. Let's do deep comeback. I want to flip it.
2nd and 5.
Or going man. I'll probably go to one of the receivers. Leave the protection as is. They're bringing everybody. Yeah. Ah, he dropped it. That was a good throw. That's on Henry. I think that was Henry. Let's do curl flat. Just see if we can pick up the first. It is 3rd and 5. We're going to go to Jacola here. I could adjust with a hot ramp, but I don't need to. I'd rather have Jacola touch it. Just enough. 1st and 10. Just enough. Back on the right hash we go. Let's stay here and... What do we have? Let's do split and drag. We're going man. I don't know what we're going to do here. Let's see. He's wide open. Wide open. Good play, Henry. Sometimes that drag doesn't get open all that well against man. Maybe it's because this guy's backed off a little. Did you notice he backed up a little bit? He's at a bad angle at this point already, so he's already got about 5 yards on him. So that's just a simple route right there. Very easy pickup. Simple shallow. Everybody and their brother calls it these days. 2nd and 2. Can we attempt... well, I guess we can't. Subaru is not in there. We'll pick something else then. I need to pick something quick. I got to go back to curl flats. They're going zone. I'd rather just let Jacola touch this. I ran out of time. I had to pick something. So we are on the 12-yard line. I want to see if we can do this. Let's go back to X-Dig Z-Whip. They're going man. Please go cover 0. I want to get my tight end a touchdown. Somebody came out. Let's see if this will work. 6 points. Nice. Good play calling, Al. Way to isolate your tight end there. Thankfully, they went cover 0. It helps. Let's see if we can get a decent... that's not a bad thumbnail. Let's see if we can get another one. Give it to your big stud. And I think this game is well under control. I'm just glad Jacola got in the end zone today. He needed to. He's been our MVP of the day so far. Not even close. We'll get back on defense. We're up 24. Maybe in another drive I'll put in my second string, but when you're just up in the 20s, I don't mind keeping my first string out there. I had to contain on the outside with a kicker. Let's keep running basic man. I don't know if my adjustments are working. I'm trying to make it a little bit better for the opposing offense. I think that's just a sign of the game in general, unfortunately. I'm trying to make it better for the opposing team just to compete. Bad play there. I wish there was a QB awareness. Like, you can go back and look at this. I can quickly cover some things. Human offense, I think everything's fine here. I don't see anything that's been, like, overpowering at this point. Defense, I'm going to leave that there. 25 is more than fine for me. The rest of these, I don't see... I mean, we may be able to lower our awareness down as a defense. I don't want to, though. I think that's fine. I don't think that's the problem. It's just when you get on CPU side, I'm not really sure what I want to do there. I hate fooling with sliders. Everybody knows this isn't my thing. I don't enjoy it whatsoever. QB accuracy, I think that's been okay. They're just scared to death to go down the field or do whatever. I don't know. If I have to keep adjusting and adjusting and adjusting some more, then I may just move on to another game. But at least I've gotten better feelings about the game since playing this Dynasty. I still think 06 is better. I have no problems saying that in public. Just the gameplay is better. A little more challenging. Playbooks are much better in 07. I get that. But even me being a playbook junkie, playbooks aren't everything. Gameplay is what matters most. If you get the gameplay solid, you really enjoy that, then everything else is gravy. I want to get an interception with my free safety. Good defense, Al. Not really. I mean, I got lucky and bumped into him and he dropped it. I was way late on that one. They ran a scissors concept. Let's do a double cross. Not a shoot double cross like in wrestling, but a football double cross. Don't get me started on the wrestling. I love me some wrestling. At least the old stuff back in the 80s and 90s, what I grew up with. This new wrestling today is not the best in the world. Although AEW, I think, is doing okay. They're giving WWE some competition. Okay, 1st and 10. Let's pick a formation I haven't done much of. I can't do much out of that formation. We don't have the receivers to do it. Deep comeback. Smash, boot, hitch. I got to pick something quick. Let's go drive. They're going man, so I should be able to find something here. Oops. Yeah, delay game. That's my fault. I done the wrong hot route to the wrong guy. That's my bad. 100%. Let's call that same play. By then, it was too late for me to call the timeout. We're going to leave it all as is. We'll do our slide protection. Can't even see it anymore. That's weird. A little bit better throw. Hey, Craddock is struggling on those out routes. Just 2nd and 9. Z-post is okay. I do not like the route spacing. They're going zone here. Wide open. Boom. They left the whole middle open. They've been doing that a lot today. My first zone beater is to that guy right there, and he is wide open. 1st and 10. He is gassed, and I don't have... Jacola is not feeling good. Let's do basic slam from ace big. Or ace normal, I guess is what they call it. Man. Let's go behind our bigger tight end. Somebody came off again. We drew him off sides. We would probably accept that. It doesn't make a difference, but technically we want to accept it to get the extra down back. So Jacola is out. I want to attempt counter. Counter has not worked for us today. We'll see if it works here. Let's run some clock. I'm in no hurry to score again. We can shorten this game a little bit by running clock. After this, if we can score on this drive, I'll probably put in my 2nd string across the board. And jump the snap got me there. My tight end just got annihilated, and it was all she wrote. I'm not... Thankfully, jump the snap doesn't annoy me like he used to. It's still annoying. It doesn't have to be in the game, but they feel like it's a need. So whatever floats their boat there, but... Some people think it's still an 06. I mean, yes, when you're... I don't think it's like technically in there. I think if you drop back far enough and your tackles aren't good enough, you'll probably get those tackles blown off the line. He's wide open. Ah, juked it too late. Too late. 3rd and 2. And Jacola is still gassed. Let's do corner sit, a little snag. They're going man. Since they're going man, I'm going to try to go to Williams here. Maybe I can draw him off sides. Looks like I'm not going to be able to. Pick up the 1st down there. Good little play. Nice little man beater. I probably could have went up top to 1-2 quarter. They did went one high. I could have went to him. You see right here. He had him beat. It was a one-on-one situation, but he's not the best tight end in the world, so I thought I made the right decision by going to Williams. So my 2 best players are out. So we need to come up with something. Let's do a toss sweep from pro. I have no faith that this will work. Mainly because of this formation alone. I just don't know. That and the toss play hasn't worked well at all for us today. Unfortunately, counter and toss, I wanted them to be my staples this year, like they were the first season, but it just hasn't worked out. 3-yard gain there. Everybody's still big. Gas Jacola is back at least. Can I pick something with him involved? Well, let's do scissors in. That looks pretty interesting. I haven't called this in a while. We're going man. We'll crunch in the line. I have to do a medium pass on that one and a fumble. I swear. We've had such a clean game up to this point. Such a clean game. And he just fumbled it. You see what I've done here. You notice these two. I'll bring out my... When you snap the ball, you see these two spies. And I want to go to one of my digs. Either this guy or this guy like up here. I'm not going to go to this one just because he's too close to the two spies. So I'm going to go to this guy. But I got to do a medium pass. Or just a press of the button. And it ended up being a perfect throw by Craddock. Right where it needed to be. He had to jump a little bit for it, but it was still a good throw. But he fumbled it. All right. This game's about over with. We'll see if we can take care of business the rest of the way, and we'll get out of here. I'll keep my first string in there. Might as well. No, I don't want a hot route. That's not what I wanted. He may be gone. I pressed the damn... I done a hot route with my safety. I didn't mean to. We'll just stick with the two high man the rest of the way. I am not the best when it comes to playing safety. But it is a whole lot of fun if you can get an interception. He is wide open. They're finally getting him involved in the passing game. At least something. We'll just keep everything in front of us. They may end up scoring. No, we need to flip that. There we go. Good open field tackle there. We'll just leave it as is. We'll do the under front. Yes, that's the way I want it. Oh, how in the world did he catch this? Okay. Just an amazing catch. I don't have to do any special fronts or any bump and run. Uh-oh. Good open field tackle there. Probably didn't need to dive. And they're going to try one more thing, maybe. I thought they had one more timeout left. There they go. So it's 4 seconds. We'll do cover 2 man. Again, there's really no other base man coverage I can call. They keep it pretty basic in this game. Let's go back and play safety. Curl route. But that is game over. 27-3. We could check out some stats. Again, CPU offense, just another struggle. They just can't get much going. Now, again, Florida Atlantic isn't the best in the world. But I played man pretty much the entire game, and they still didn't give me a whole lot of grief. Our offense ended up doing okay. It was slow in the first half, but we got to go in a little bit more. I want to run the ball more. I want this to be more of a balanced offense. But as you can tell, our run game just isn't where it needs to be. Our offensive line is just okay, and Super can't do much inside. Slam worked okay when we done it a few more times, but it was obvious our advantage was in the passing game, and that's what I went with. 42% of third down is not very good. See, this is the other issue. For whatever reason, the CPU offenses absolutely struggle on third down. Here we go. 0-5. 0 for 5. We had the one turnover late. Otherwise, it was a clean game by both teams. Let's go to the individual. I want to check out this right here. He had a total of 8 broken tackles. Well, that's a whole lot better than what we saw, in the past. I'm going to keep it at 25%. I do want to see receiving. Is there broken tackles here? No, there isn't. So there's no way to tell if any of these guys broke tackles. They're receivers. I'm guessing they didn't. But I want to check out our stuff just really quick. Nobody really stood out on defense. Walton done okay. 3 he led in tackles for losses and led in sacks. Receiving, Jacola. 10 receptions, 88 yards and a touchdown. Good for him. And our slot receiver, of all people, ended up getting 2 touchdowns through the air. Running the ball. Our average was okay for Suber, but as we've talked about before, the running game, it is what it is. And Craddock, 29 of 40, 314 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Ended up having a really good day. He had some really bad throws, but majority of them were pretty good. So I like having it at a 40% still for that slider. All right, let's get out of here. Next game, we're playing somebody in the conference. I don't know who. We should be getting close to some prospects ready to visit. Louisiana Lafayette, we're going to have at least one guy take a visit for that game. We got a little more talent than they do, but they're 4-2, just like us. Their stats don't say much of nothing, though. I mean, I don't think they're good at anything. We'll see how that goes, but that should be a whole lot of fun. All right, come on back, and I'll talk to you later.